So I got into running in Australia. You do like school cross country races when you're like 8 years old. Actually, even younger, like 6 years old. I think 6 or 7 was when you do the first one, and that was like my first race. And then luckily, a kid in the year above me was a more serious runner, and he saw me. I did well. I won that race, and he invited me to come train with him in his squad, and I did. And so that was kind of like my start in the sport of running. I played a lot of other sports as a youngster. Like most runners, I was a really big soccer player. Like that was my love for a long time from when I was like 6 until I was like, I played it up until I think I was like 16. Like 16 was when I really committed to running fully. But I played soccer that whole time and I played it pretty competitively. And then I did a few other sports as well. I played a bunch of tennis in school, basketball, cricket. Those were the main ones. So I really always enjoyed other sports, but soccer and running were kind of like my most consistent ones. This is tough. I honestly am the type of person that enjoys most workouts. Like, it's hard to pick. I really like hill workouts in terms of like a more pure, like proper workout, but a nice long run, like, especially if you're in a pretty place and you're feeling good, and you're just like clicking them off and you get in that zone, I think it's really hard to beat that. So, one of those two. Probably, I don't know if I would say this is my least favorite workout, but definitely what I find the hardest or struggle with the most is like fast track stuff when it's me on my own. Those are the ones where sometimes I think, because I have been training a lot on my own recently, I think having someone else that would really help just kind of push me to that next level. So probably like those quicker track workouts, like when I'm going under 60 seconds for 400 for my reps and stuff, I would say. So I run around 90 miles a week, 90 to 100 in general. And we actually don't go on a 7 day cycle. We go, we work out every like 3 days essentially. So that's how we do it. I chose Wisconsin because I came on a visit there, and I really loved the coaches. I really felt like I could trust them a lot. I love the team. I love the kind of vibe of the team, the locker room, all that. And then I really loved Madison as a town. Like I thought it was so cool there, and I really thought I would enjoy going to school there. So those are the main reasons why I chose Wisconsin. That's a tough one. It probably has to be winning my first NCAA title, my cross country title, because I won it at home in Madison in front of the home crowd, and that was so special. That's something that I wanted to do for a long time, and to do it at home in front of all those people that I cared about a lot was really awesome. So probably that's probably my proudest moment. So I chose to join Team Boss because I knew the way Joe coached, and I thought it suited me a lot. He's very individualistic. He's very focused on injury prevention. He does a lot in the weight room, and in terms of the workouts and stuff, it was kind of similar to what I was doing with Mick, where it's very strength based. So those are the reasons I joined, and the transition has been great. Very enjoy the environment, especially being around all these other great pro runners to learn from and to push you every day. There was a big bump up in the training load, which I really wanted to do. I was looking forward to, and I'm still getting used to that a bit. I think it's still taking time for things to really settle in, but I'm feeling great about it. I feel like we're really on the right direction. We have something special, so I'm loving it. My goal is obviously biggest goal is Olympics. So first qualify and then make the final, and then fifth or better, I think would be my goal in the ideal world. So obviously that's a massive goal, but obviously it's going to be, yeah, about the Olympics. And then I'd love to run some quick times as well, like sub 13 for the 5K has been a goal of mine for a while, and a quick 15, like under 3:33 or 3:34. So yeah, those are my goals. That's a tough one. It changes a lot in terms of different sports, but in the sport of running, um, I like a few people. I have a guy called Ben St. Lawrence who I used to train with. He used to be the Australian 10K record holder, who's always been a big mentor and inspiration to me. And then also Nick Willis. The way that Nick Willis has like had his career, the way that his career has gone is like, to me, that's like so amazing and so impressive. And that's what I inspire to as well. So he's a big inspiration to me. Currently, my biggest hobby is making YouTube videos. I started a YouTube channel and I spend a lot of time, a decent amount of time working on those videos, and I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the editing and all that. So that's a big hobby of mine. Another one is also chess. I really enjoy playing chess right now, especially if it's with friends and stuff. So yeah, I could spend a lot of time between those two things. I'm really not that picky with food. Every morning I like to eat oatmeal though. It's just like simple and just a good way to get in like some nice carbs. So that's kind of like my main one. I would say for pre-training and stuff. It's probably pizza. I love pizza. I'm a big pizza guy. And sometimes you're not like really feeling like a massive meal after a race, and pizza can be like kind of light still. So I like pizza a lot. It's storytelling. That's an easy one for me because that's what essentially my whole YouTube channel is about, is like me trying to tell my story, because I think that's something that isn't done well enough in this sport, but I think it's what the people want. So telling better stories, that's it really right there. It's not easy to do, but I'm trying to do my best with it on my YouTube channel right now, but I think that could improve a lot in this sport.